To the Birdies and Bourbon show. Dan, collecting, as Dynamite would say. I think Dynamite's actually, I think he's made his way over to the Big Sur. I think he's on the bag for somebody this week.
Is he? Wow, that's cool.
He,
Is
uh, he,
Doc playing? Is he Doc's caddy or?
no, he's not on the dock. I should have looked. I did look. His name's escaping me. I don't think it's Patton Kazire. I think Patton may have lost his tour card, by the way.
No.
Nevertheless, we're going to get into the Worldwide Technologies Championship in Mexico in a little bit. But before we do, be sure to like, subscribe, share it with a friend. Leave a comment. Let us know where you're going to be playing some fall ball at. Because Dan, I know we talked a couple of weeks ago about your trip to Maryland, of which you did not play any golf.
No.
You did not even mention drinking any bourbon.
No.
What are we changing the name of the show to? Boats and Hose and Boats?
Yes.
What's
Yes.
what's it going to be next time? Well, I did go to Maryland and spent the weekend. Had a great time, by the way. Had some gracious hosts up there. Lovely people. And I got to play two what I would call must plays if you are ever in Maryland. I think you got to go. I think they're must. The first one we played was Little Bennett. And man, was it a hell of a golf course. So I guess it's owned by the county. There's like, I don't know, 7 or 8 of them, but just a fantastic golf guy. And I moved my handicap in the wrong direction there, unfortunately. So that might come out at Sweetens this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I was kind of sticking some stuff out there. I felt I was feeling good.
Good.
It was cool, drinking a lot of bourbon. The dude that I was riding around with, he was hotboxing Marlboro Lights. Maybe the little smoke in the air kind of got me in the mood. I don't know.
Right up your alley. There you go.
Exactly. No, I refrained. You'd have been proud of me.
Did you?
From the Marlboro Lights, not from drinking. I drink a lot.
Yes.
The gentleman I was playing with at Little Bennett, he said, he looked like Sean Lowry is who he looked like. I mean, there were people. People were coming up to us at the golf course. I'm like, oh, they must have heard about the show. No. They said they wanted to talk to the guy with the accent. Like, so you have heard about the show? It's like, no, the other guy, the guy with the beard. I'm like, yeah. So you heard about the show? Like, no, the bigger guy over there. I'm like, oh. They're like, yeah. Can we get our picture taken with Mr. Lowry? Like, I don't know, but let's get him over here and let's ask him. So the real Sean Lowry, not the fake Shane Lowry. It was the real Sean Lowry. But yeah, I had a good time at Little Bennett. I can't say enough good things about that place. Wonderful course, great venue, great layout, a lot of undulation. Kind of like what we're going to see at Tiger's venue this week. Lots of undulation on the course. It really wasn't anything like El Cardinal, but it was a great place. The second place. Now this is a bold statement. You and I, we've been to a lot of bars. Would you agree with that?
Yep.
We've been to a lot of golf courses.
Yep.
A lot of nice golf courses. We've been to some shitty ones, but we've been to a lot of nice ones too.
Yep.
Now the bar at this place wasn't anything like Sweetens Cove, and nothing like Sweetens Cove Country Club, nothing like it. But what I will say, for a golf course that had a proper clubhouse, not a shed, which by the way, I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of a shed. We both are fans of a shed.
100%. Yeah.
Without a doubt, hands down, the best bar that I've ever seen at a golf course in my day of playing the golf.
Wow.
Best.
That's a big statement. That's a big statement.
I shit you not. Well, so it was Whiskey Creek, also in Maryland. Where was it at? It was in so this name of this place, man. You wouldn't get it right even if I told you.
Oh boy.
But it's Imesville. But it's spelled
Imesville.
but it's spelled IJAMSVI. You'd be like Ijamsville. I mean, you would never get that right.
I am not getting that wordle. That's for sure.
Yeah, you will not. But another fantastic golf course. It was love it. Loved both of them. Weather couldn't have been better. Golf courses, just pristine condition, both of them. Two very different feels for the golf course. I mean, you definitely with Little Bennett, you did get that kind of Muni feel that was out there, but wonderful conditions, fun layout. Whiskey Creek, more kind of country club environment. But I mean, when I say the bar was good, I'm talking. Shit that you can't even find it in the liquor store. It was, they had a couple of Pappies on the wall. They had some B-Tac. It was the bourbon enthusiast's dream. If you were to listen to a show called Birdies and Bourbon, which you may be listening to now, that's the place you would find yourself at. It's fucking best bar I've ever seen at a golf course, hands down.
That's awesome, man. I'm so glad you got a chance to experience that thing there. Yeah. And what did you get when you were there?
Well, that's unfortunately I got drunk and I forgot about some of the things that I had. I did drink. I did have some stag.
Let me talk to the audience for 1 second. All right. Go to Instagram, Birdies_Bourbon. Do you even think there was a bar there? Best bar ever. No bar at all.
I did have my trusty rag proper flask with me. I only brought one the first the first day we played at Little Bennett because the gracious host that I was with, the real Sean Lowry, he said, "Oh, I don't drink much while I'm playing golf." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll just take a flight. I'll take the big flight, just one shot."
Yeah.
Well, that lasted till about hole number fucking 2, and he's like, "Well, I mean, if you're gonna have a little sip, I might as well too." It was a little chilly that morning. It wasn't cold, but you definitely needed a hoodie.
Yeah.
He said, "Well, I may have a little nip if you're going to." I'm like, "Shit, I should have brought that other flask."
Exactly. Hey, you got to plan better, buddy. You got to plan better. I'm a gracious guy, but we have to plan right.
Yeah. The next day, when you said, "Well, I don't drink a lot on the golf course," it's like, yeah. By his 7th cigarette, as he's making his putt on hole number 1, I'm like, I don't know if this is probably not going to go in the right direction. Let's just say I brought both to Whiskey Creek on the next day. Let me see if I can. I know I posted a picture of it on.
I'm gonna get a little
Instagram.
sip of your whiskey with my fresh dart here.
That man was a champion too, but he was getting after those things. So let me tell you some of the things they had on the shelf.
Okay, cool.
So they had a couple of Pappies. They had a Thomas Handy. They had Blanton's Gold. They had Blanton straight from the bottle. Elmer T. Lee. They had a E.H. Taylor. They had a Calumet 16. Weller 12. Purple Top Willet. They had some Jefferson's Private Cask. What else? We had some Penelope Architect. Eagle. They had some Eagle Rare. They had a bunch of Penelope there. That's they're Jersey people up there. You know what I didn't see? I was a little, disappointed is a strong word. I didn't see any Sagamore in there. I mean, and being a Maryland company, I thought I would have saw a lot more. I didn't see Sagamore really hardly anywhere. I don't know what's up with that. What else did they have? They did have some chicken cock. They had some. What else did they have that was good? They had. I mentioned they had some George T. Stagg. They had some Stagg Jr. I mean, I was blown away. I mean, now granted, if the name of your golf course is Whiskey Creek and you got a shitty bar, I mean you're
gonna hear about it. Yeah, you're gonna hear.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, you're definitely gonna get heckled a little bit. If you got Jack Daniels and some Jim Beam and some ancient age back there, it's kind of like for a golf course name. Whiskey Creek. It's like, that's kind of a weak showing. And Madamsky said he used to work there, oddly enough. I got to get the deets.
Really? Wow.
That's what he said. I don't know if he was making that up or maybe he was confused it with a Willie Nelson song. I'm not sure, but I'll get the scoop on it at Sweetens this weekend. I'll be heading up for a little outing. Oh, speaking of a little outing at Sweetens, so there's this and PSA. There's no reason for a group text with your golf trip buddies. You just text one-on-one. Somebody sent a free. This Winnie. He set up the group text. Somebody already spouted off and said something about, screwed up my flight. I made it for 1:30 instead of 10:30. I made some comments back. Now, I know quite a few people that are coming to play golf, and they all have great sense of humors. Apparently, allegedly, whoever was making the responses about they screwed up their flights, they definitely do playing the blame game, lots of blame. And I may have made a comment or two. Not well received.
Oh, really?
Not well received. I don't. And then they spout off something about can't you get the sarcasm? And I'm like, well, right. You didn't. And so you're going to be playing with this guy all weekend, and I guess it's a guy. I don't know. It could be a girl. Could be a shim. You're going to be playing with this person all week. I mean, like, not if they're going to bitch and moan like this, I ain't playing with them all weekend. What are you talking? Like, you're talking. You never even met me, and how can you call me a bitcher and a moaner? I'm like, well, lots of bitching and moaning over here. I'm taking time out of my busy schedule to come and have a good time, not to be stuck with the Debbie Downer.
Exactly.
Can't book a flight. Blaming other people. Then blaming it. Well, somebody told me the wrong tee time. Well, I believe there's 12 people on there. Only one got the times wrong. Everybody else got it right.
Oh boy. There's always one though. There's always one.
That's what I hear. Is that really a thing? There's always one.
I don't know. Sounds good though.
Speaking of there's always one. I heard Augusta is adding one more.
I heard that too.
There will be how do you think the Black Knight's going to handle it when she comes striding out there with her driver to hit the hit the send off tee shot there? Do you think that's going to go well? What do you think? Get on over here, honey. You got to put your arse into it.
You got to put your arse. I was actually going down the same road as you. I'm like, how is he going to react to this thing? And then are they secretly just going to change his keys? And the keys don't work anymore.
Oh, what do you say there, laddie? Shit, I don't know. I mean, I hope Martha Burke gets invited though. I hope she gets a pass. I don't know if she's alive still. I guess she is. But she should be proud. Her protesting out there in front of Magnolia Drive. It's finally paying off. Condoleezza's there.
Yeah.
Annika's there. I forget they're a politician that she was a big banking gal that's a member there. I forget her name. She's from South Carolina. Nevertheless, so good on Annika. I mean, that's a place. I'll never. I got to get a hold of Tim and see if he's hit her up for a tea time yet. But hey, good on her, man. It's good.
Very cool. Yeah,
good to see.
Good to see.
In other news. Before we get into who we're going to be picking for, who I'm not going to be picking as my one and done this week?
Tiger Woods.
Do you know who else I'm not going to be picking as my one and done this week?
I don't know. Who else?
PGA Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
You know who it is. You know who it is. It's exactly who we said it was. It's exactly who we said it was going to be.
Yeah.
However, why is this not being announced? Why is it? Is it because he's like a middle-aged white dude? Have they already cancel cultured Eric Cole? That's what I want to know. Now, this is not a political show, even though I've mentioned politics a couple of times. But I mean,
I don't know. I don't know why.
Seriously, is this cancel? Are they cancel culturing this middle-aged white dude for becoming rookie of the year?
It seems like it. It seems like it.
I mean, why are they not talking about this shit?
I guess he needs a better Twitter account.
I don't know if he has a Twitter account.
That could be a problem. Yeah.
Do we have a Twitter account?
I think we share with Max Homa. He gets Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I bet if Max Homa was fucking rookie of the year, well, that shit would be plastered everywhere, wouldn't it? It'd be over here, it'd be over there, it'd be everywhere.
Max gets Tuesdays and Thursdays. We get Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh, bitch. Eric Cole, rookie of the year, and it's like, I mean, you've got to scour the depths of the neverwebs to find this. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yep.
Well, so anyway, in other news,
was it news on Eric Cole? No,
not other news about Eric Cole. No. You know what they'd rather talk about? If they had their druthers, they'd rather talk about Chase Koepka getting canned from the free friggin' tour. The Live Tour.
Yep.
Dumperino.
Dumped.
Do you know how they'll be replacing these individuals? And I got a question for you too. I want to know how this is going to be received. So allegedly, now the other thing is, if you're thinking about quitting the show, you could probably get a job. Actually, you could get a job with Live Golf, and you could be their main naming convention person.
Oh,
because to fill the 4 spots, one of them being Chase Koepka, to fill the 4 spots that are now vacant, Live Golf is hosting Live Golf Promotions.
Yes.
Then what the fuck does that mean? I don't
know. I don't know.
They're playing in Abu Dhabi.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no damn body in Abu Dhabi knows what a Live Golf promotion is. It makes no. I mean, give me something, man. I mean, they've got cool names for their golf teams like Range Goats and Majestics, the Crushers,
High Flyers.
Oh yeah, the 4 Aces. Even though I think there's 5 on a team.
Lone Rangers.
Speaking of the 4 Aces, I saw Kez, friend of the show. Congratulations, he won his. Almost a trademark infringement here, but they didn't. They went with beers and birdies, or maybe it was birdies and beers. But he won his he won the little tournament they just went to. So congrats to Kez. Yeah,
that's good. Yeah, good. That's good. Yeah.
We'll have to have him on the show and talk about it. So hold on. So the people that are going to be able to play in this Live Golf Promotions. I'll read you. This is from livegolf.com, by the way. I won't bore you with all the forward slashes and underscores. Live Golf Promotions to offer open competition for coveted spots in 2024 Live Golf League. Now, let me tell you how proud of this article this individual is. They're so proud that it was written by Live Golf staff. I mean, don't like people that are pinning stuff. Even though they may be typing it, don't they usually want their name out that like there on it? Like they want their name mentioned, right? It was probably it's probably Dan the bot that did this thing. You never know. So they're going to be playing in Abu Dhabi. Now, here's the question: is what are they going to do when some PGA Tour players show up at this thing and try to qualify? How is the PGA Tour going to look at that?
Oh, I don't think that's going to go over too well. No, it have to be a closed door event, right?
I think it's going to be televised.
That's a bit of a problem.
Unless you lost your card, and if you lost your card, I mean, hey man, then I don't know if it's a big deal or not. You don't have your card anyway, so why wouldn't I?
Well, the PGA Tour keeps, making changes to the way they do that. Now it's the top 70 keep their card now, right? So there's 70, 80 more people that don't have their card to where it makes the field even stronger for Live.
So I think that's I think that's after this season. It's going to be the 70. I think this year it's 125. I thought. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I've been wrong before.
Yeah.
Jimmy Walker. See, when I messaged Jimmy Walker and he responded back, and I said you should come on the show. You're gonna need some publicity. Gonna need people talking about you. He's busy chopping up those Wagyu steaks and drinking that cheap bourbon. No.
Cheap bourbon, huh?
Cheap stuff. Cheap
busy.
Stuff. And not cheap like dollar wise, just cheap. Let's see who's out. I can't read off those names. Either. So I mean, Q School's happening right now. So, allegedly. God, we got more Michael Block too to talk about. That's the
no,
the
we
next,
don't. No, we don't.
The next 45 minutes will be consumed by
Michael Block. Oh gosh.
Oh no, he's playing. The field is so stacked this week at Tiger Woods Golf Course.
You got to give an exemption
in Mexico. Oh yeah, he got an exemption. Yeah, he got his exemption.
So stacked, you got an exemption to get in there, right?
Yeah. So what do you? I mean, what do you think? How do you think this is going to be looked at? Because so PGA Tour, they partner up with DP, right? So, and I mean, I would say kind of a slap in the face of the Korn Ferry Tour because they pretty much made the DP Tour, DP World Tour. They pretty much made that the minor leagues of the PGA Tour after the little handshake, wink, wink partnership that they just entered into. Live is not going to be they're denied OWGR points, not eligible.
That's correct.
So Live, they make up their own. We got our own world rankings over here. It's going. How do you? So you're a wordsmith over there, a linguist, if you will. Is this Wagger? Is it WAGR? Is that the Wagger?
I think it's,
or is it the
Wagger?
wager?
Would be two. It'd be two G's if it was a Wagger, right?
Or is it the? I don't know. Is it a Wagger? Or is it a wager? Because if it's a wager, those two dudes on the Korn Ferry Tour that just got suspended for gambling, they probably got an issue with that.
Exactly.
But
they want to be on that tour.
They probably already got their flights booked to Abu Dhabi. But I do think it is the wager rankings is what I think it is. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what's going to come of this. We'll find out once it comes of it, I suppose. But so what do you? I mean, Liv just wrapped up their season. How much of that did you watch?
A little bit of Bryson. Yeah.
I watched 0.
No.
I was busy
that wasn't this last week. This week before, right?
2 weeks. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, last week we were busy imbibing in Lone Rider spirits.
Exactly. That went really well. I like that guy. He's fun. Yeah, some Bull Durham stuff going on there. That's cool. Yeah.
I definitely screwed up he did the Field of Dreams bottle, and I thought I was being real cute. And I was like, what about give me a quote from there. I should have qualified, and I should have been more clear in my statement / question and said, give me a quote from maybe I did. Maybe I'd just been drinking, and I was very clear in the way I framed that up, and it just wasn't clear to me.
It actually worked out really well because you said, give me a quote from Field of Dreams, and you put a Bull Durham quote in. But that's fine, because what it did was it led to him telling us some stories about Bull Durham, and I was like, oh, I didn't know where those batting cages were, so it worked out.
That is a good point. That's really. Oh, speaking of Bull Durham, well, actually not really Bull Durham, but speaking of Kevin Costner, who is in Bull Durham, even though we weren't talking about Kevin Costner, you made me think of this. Did you see Haranek was on the Tonight Show the other night?
I didn't watch the segment yet. It's on my things to do, but I did see that he was on.
It's so good. It is so good. Yeah, it's so good. Friend of the show, Matt Haranek. Check him out at the WM Brown Project. Happy to see, man. They were promoting A Man in His Kitchen, I believe, was the book that they were showcasing.
Yeah.
But they
so
did the
cool.
they did the meat pick, and they had the Negroni up, even though that's not a Negroni right now. But it was good to see him getting some pub, man. And
that was awesome.
Jimmy said he's such a fan.
Oh, wow. Never knew he listened to our show.
I didn't either. I mean, he should come on sometime. I mean, we know a guy. We can remedy this thing.
Man, we can remedy this for sure. Yeah. No, very cool. Very cool to see Hranek up there, man. Good for him. He works hard. He works hard. He does a good job.
So you sent me this. We got to talk about the golf tournament that's coming up at some point in time. Do we have to talk about it?
Not much. Yeah, we're not gonna spend much time on it. Yeah.
We could just say Michael Block's name, like back and forth. Maybe I'll say Michael. You say Block. Michael.
No way.
Let's see. Okay, so speaking of, who do you have in the series? By the way.
Who do I? Oh, in the series, yeah.
Because the last time, a better question: who won the World Series last year?
Oh boy, no, we're not going down there. That's fine.
That's what I really want to know. And you say you're a sports fan.
Well, that was in October. So.
I'm reminiscing. Who you got? You got the Rangers?
I'll take the Diamondbacks. Yeah.
Diamondbacks. So that you sent a picture. That was probably one of the best costumes I've ever seen.
Oh yes.
One of the best costumes I've ever seen.
Randy Johnson and the bird.
And the pigeon. I guess.
The pigeon.
Yeah, pigeon.
That was so good. That made me laugh. It made me laugh. Yeah. We don't have to talk about it. Like I usually tend to go. I like the mashup costumes. Like the ZZ Top Gun.
Oh yeah.
Top 10 ever.
This is a top 10, maybe a top 5 for me. This is good.
I think so too. This is a
good one.
Definitely.
I don't know. You think most people would get it? I don't think so.
No. I think they just think it's Randy Johnson dressed up. Yeah.
How long ago do you think that was? 25 years ago? Is it that long?
Oh yeah. Something
right.
Like that,
it had to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is that's too
that's
good.
Classic.
Love that costume. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. I mean that's somebody that thinks like I do. I mean that's sick motherfucker right there. Coming up with that outfit. Not just totally mind in the gutter right there. I mean, there are things going through my mind that's probably also going through that person's mind that you should never say out loud. Ever.
Yep.
Ever.
I'm seeing a lot of costumes of that lady that did the plane. That motherfucker's not real. That I've seen a lot of those people.
Who is this?
There. Yeah, that lady that was on the plane earlier this year, and she's yelling. Yeah. I've seen a lot of those costumes online, so that's funny too.
What are you going as, Captain Kangaroo this year? What are you doing?
Randy Johnson.
What do you do when you dress up like Randy Johnson?
A little bird next to me.
I love that little bird. Speaking of a little bird, really it has nothing to do with the bird, but John Rahm will be throwing the pitch out for Game 4.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I saw that you posted a picture of Spieth and Scheffler. Right, they're big. Are they big big Rangers guys?
Well, I mean they are from Tejas, so I don't know if they're big Rangers guys or not, but they are big Texas guys. That's a fact. So they were repping. What Scotty with the beard, man? What's I mean, it took like 25 years off his life.
He needs to do that. It's the same trick that Fleetwood does, right?
Oh yeah. And this is the real Tommy Fleetwood, not that fake. I guess it's also a real Tony Fleetwood.
Exactly. Yeah, but Tommy Fleetwood. I mean, you look at him without the beard, he looks a lot older. Anders Osborne, big beard guy, makes him look younger. Yep.
Wow, Anders Osborne, you digging deep there, huh?
I just think of him. I think of people that have a beard,
I didn't know Anders was known for his whiskey drinking or his golf etiquette.
We're talking about beards.
Oh. What about Dusty Hill?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
Billy Gibbons.
Exactly. Exactly.
And they're in Texas. Hold on. Why did they? If you were, shit, you're already going to know what I'm going to ask you, but I'm asking you anyway. If if you were in Texas, and let's just say you were a Texas. Somebody asked me what this word meant the other. If you were a Texas aristocrat, and you were going to rep the Rangers at the World Series.
Yeah.
Who you calling? Who's your bud? Who you calling and say, hey man, let's go to the game?
Who am I calling to go to the game with me if I'm going to the game?
Yeah. You're gonna rep it. You're a Texas aristocrat. You're going to the game, and you're gonna, hey, we got an extra seat for you. Who you invite? Taylor Swift is not from Texas, so she didn't count.
Probably McConaughey.
Oh, damn it, that's a good one. Shit. Well, you ruined my Billy Gibbons joke, but I'm calling Billy Gibbons. You crazy?
I like Billy Gibbons. I'd call him too.
And he's driving. I'm like,
he's driving.
Bring the coupe. Bring the coupe.
Yeah. You'd show up with Don Henley.
I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I mean, this is hey, when the end of innocence is here, I have arrived.
And you guys were just singing the entire time.
Don't interrupt us. We're singing over here. Don Henley. What's Don up to these days? Is he?
I think they're still touring the Eagles.
Oh, you're right. They are. Yeah, and he's. Is he still dating Stevie Nicks?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think
maybe.
He is. I think
maybe he is.
I think he is.
Well, good for him.
Let's see. Maybe he's not. I don't know. Yeah, we got to talk about golf. I don't even want to talk about golf. I want to go play golf this weekend at Sweetens, but I don't know if I want to talk about golf.
There's
anything
not
else
much to talk about. Not much to talk about.
Yeah, I'll say Michael. You say Block. Michael.
Nope.
Anything else happening in the golf world? Kind of. I mean, other than if Liv wasn't around, I mean, holy shit, man, we'd be. Oh, did you see? Is it the Endeavor, like Endeavor Corp, Endeavor LLC? They own the WWE, UFC, a lot of fighting, by the way.
Yep.
And of which, when back when golf was cool, when Bryson DeChambeau and Brooks Koepka still had beef with each other, and they click the cleats right behind them when they're getting interviews and eye rolling.
Yep. Good old days.
Good old days. PGA Tour says no, thank you. We're not interested, and we don't want your fucking money. Yo.
I know. Well, things have changed now, right?
And who Shapiro said, "Hey man, we are still champions of the PGA Tour, and we're still going to promote or champion the PGA Tour." But yeah, holding out. I don't. Was that a real thing, or is that just a publicity stunt?
I think it was real.
I think it was real too. No, I think that was a money grab for Endeavor to get a little slice of that hate money.
Mm-hmm.
From the Saudi League is what I think it was. I think it was an opportunity to embed themselves, of which they did not do a very good job at. So there you go.
Exactly.
What else is anything else in the golf world? We got to go to Viva la Mexico.
No, I think we're good. We can go.
Is there anything else on your golf radar, Dan? Are you coming to Sweetens this weekend?
No, I didn't know we were going to Sweetens this weekend.
We're always going to Sweetens.
Apparently.
Here's the way I look at this. So Madamski was on Instagram doing some kind of live bullshit the other day. He was chit-chatting, and I got on there, and I was the kids these days, they call it trolling. I was trolling him.
Oh, okay.
And apparently he hasn't shaved in a while. So I'm going to take my clippers up there in case he needs to borrow a pair. And he's getting into a new house. He may have misplaced them. I don't know. But I said, nice beard. And he starts rubbing it, like kind of like this.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh yeah, you could scratch a lot of things with this beard. It's a little unkempt, a little grown out. And Colt Colt starts giggling, and I didn't hear exactly what Colt said, but he was like, "Oh my God," or something to that effect. And Madamsky said, it was Cal that made the comment, if that makes sense. And Colt just bust out laughing that it was me that made the comment. So I don't know. I guess it made it funnier. I don't know. I'm coming. I'm bringing it. I don't know when I'm bringing. I may be bringing it earlier than expected. So be on the ready on Sweetens Cove Road, 7552. And somebody else may be bringing it too if their flight shows up on time. But
I saw you guys get the ugly sweater coming up pretty soon too, right?
We do have the ugly sweater. What is it released? It releases on November I think this Friday, November the 3rd.
Oh wow!
So jeez. And that one is going to sell out quick, man. Yeah, if somebody wants to get in and play and by the way, just like I was talking about Little Bennett and Whiskey Creek as two must plays. If you go to Maryland, 2 must play golf courses. The ugly sweater at Sweetens Cove may very well be my favorite tournament at Sweetens Cove. Let me back up. It is my favorite tournament at Sweetens Cove.
Yeah.
Now all of them are good, and I would say equally good, but equally different. And this is definitely my favorite. Love the event. And we got a great squad coming this year. Great crew coming in. JB, scoot over. I'm going to need a warm place to sleep. So we'll see how that goes. All right. We may talk about some other fun stuff at the end of the show. But before we do, we are going to head over to our friends at fantasynational.com for the 2023 Worldwide Technology Championship. I guess. I don't know. Let's see. El Cardonal at Diamanté. Ooh, I should have let you read these names off. This would have so lovely. In Los Cabos, Mexico. It's over, not mainland Mexico, Dan, but it's that little, when you look at the picture of Mexico and you're like, oh, I wonder what goes on over there. Well, things like golf tournaments go on over there.
Yep.
At golf courses designed by people like Tiger Woods. It's a par 72. It's just shy of 7,500 yards. This is resort. It is not dissimilar to where did they play this thing at last year that lives?
Mayakoba.
Mayakoba? Mayakoba? Like a this for that kind of thing? Is that what you exactly. What are you calling me? And I mean, this is resort course all the way around. I think what I've seen as far as course comps go, I mean, this is Kapalua, man. It's big fairways, lots of undulation, lots of up and downs. Fairways, big. They're huge, allegedly huge. Greens, allegedly huge. Past Palom, so it ain't gonna be screwing with anybody down there. There's I thought this was like out on a little peninsula. Water comes into play on one hole, and Tiger Woods says he and I'm not quoting, I'm just paraphrasing, but he said this is a golf course designed to make the professional golfer think.
Oh,
well, it's designed to make them think so much that this is the first time that we've ever seen a PGA Tiger Woods golf course on the PGA Tour. So I guess maybe I don't know. We'll see. I think it's going to be very friendly. There's really rough doesn't exist. This is going to be. I think it could turn into a John Rahm special. One of those fucking putting contests.
Yeah.
And of which we're fans of. We're fans of putting contests.
Yeah. Sure.
But we shall see. John Rahm will not be there. He'll be busy attending the World Series. So I gotta call the old auntie and see if she's heading down to what's the Diamondback Stadium called? Sun Stadium, maybe. Sun Stadium.
Maybe.
See if she's heading down with O'Rambo to, or she may be going with the Perez's. I don't know. We'll have to see what she gets to hold the dog. I think it's dyed purple for the team this week.
Nice.
FantasyNational.com. Oh no, did I lose you? Oh no,
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. We're not going to bore you with going through all of these folks. I think so there's a few people that we want to call out, but I think we can go ahead and kind of set our lineup as we go. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
FantasyNational.com. Last 24 rounds. Tisk, Dan. Giving out full lineups. Ooh. I wish I knew who that was, man. God, if I ever see them on the golf course, I'm not a violent person, by the way, but I'm also not a good golfer. And I could accidentally hit them with a golf ball. Well, that's bullshit. What's the chance that let's just say that let's role play, Dan. Let's say that you were the person that made that comment, of which I don't really give a shit. I don't think you do either.
No.
But let's just say that you were that person. And let's just say I did have a care. And I saw you over there and I got a good one. Let's say I'm teeing off number 1 at Sweetens Cove. And you're coming down, you're on the 8th hole on your approach shot. You're like 112 yards out. Probably means you hit like a 280-yard drive. And I'm like, ooh, there he is. I'm going to hit him with this golf ball. What's the chance that I could hit you with that golf ball?
Probably better than you think. Probably better than you think, But yeah.
Well, now I hit the ball over there often, but I'm never aiming over there when I hit it.
That's a good point. It's a good point. It's a good point.
So it would be weird trying to aim over there and not hit you. All right. Be good to us, Fantasy National. Daddy needs some money. And mama needs new shoes. Okay. Ludvig Aberg. Has he had a professional win in the PGA Tour yet? I just want to make mention of how stacked this field is.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think so.
The highest priced player and rookie on the PGA Tour, Ludvig Aberg.
Yeah.
I mean, he ranks out really well. He easily could win this thing, but the golf course is so friggin' easy that I think a lot of other people could win too. I'm moving on.
I'm moving on. I don't know if I like any, but I'm probably going to take Sahith as my one and done because he's been playing well. He won the Fortinet and he was T19 at Zozo. But from a DFS, I'm not sure if I'm going to start him. It's very pricey up here. What do you think?
I think it's a very, very pricey on a very, very easy course and there's a lot more talent to.
So we're going with a putting contest then, huh?
We are. That's what they say.
I like Beau Hossler.
So do I. Set him up. His ownership's got to be high though, right?
13.5, not crazy, but
love Beau
16th in putting, $9,900, 13.5% projected ownership, model ranked 12th on Fantasy National. He was T2 at the Zozo, T7 at Shriners. I mean, that guy's on fire. Yeah, that's a must play right there.
The Beau Show is putting on a show too, by the way. He's looking good in recent events. I mean, you can't really argue with a T2 and a T7, and this is probably the weakest field and the easiest golf course out of those what will now be 3 events that he's played his fall ball in, and this could be his. He could pop the cherry here. I mean, this could be his first PGA Tour win.
Exactly.
But I'm on your side. I like the way the Beau Show's going.
Yep, 100%.
You know who else I like here, and who finished T6 last week at the Zozo is I like JJ Spawn. I don't know if we need to go there because, I mean, once we get down into some of the cheaper folks, I mean, let's see. Let's if you were in Mexico, you could say por ejemplo. Is a T4 at Zozo, $6,900, Robbie Shelton, that much worse? I mean, the answer could be yes, it could be C. It could also be no. I mean, is it that much better than? I like Grillo up here. I like Spawn. I like Svensson. Isn't Akshay's he's one of the where did Akshay win? He won in Mexico, didn't he? Wasn't that the win that he had that didn't count for anything?
I thought he came in second in Mexico.
He did come in second in Mexico. Let's see.
But we're in Mexico. It's a good play though. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
I'm down for Austria. I don't like the putting though, but yeah.
Okay, well, hold on. We don't have to be hasty here. I mean, we can make this take all night. We can really take our time and we can make this. Okay, so the number one putter in the world right now.
Yep.
I know, and it's now he's been off for a little while.
Yep.
We haven't seen Mav since he's been off for quite some time. We haven't seen him since June. And he missed the cut. And he was on a string of missed cuts there.
Yep.
I don't know that I'm quite ready to go there just yet. Even though I'm tempted. You have me tempted, but I'm not quite ready. Let's see. I'm sorting our putters over here and looking to see what about Sneds. What's Sneds been up to? Dude, Sneds is cheap. All right, so good on Beau. What about Luke List? Luke's been playing some pretty good golf. He missed last week, but he won Sanderson, T18 at the Shriners.
I like Luke List. Yeah.
All right. Well, so do I. I'm glad we can agree on something for once.
All right.
He's still expensive though. I think it's
5.6% owned. That's good. That's good.
I think it's fantastic. We're gonna have to be a little more budget friendly, is what I can tell you.
What about Cooch? Too expensive?
Well, I hear his caddy is. I don't know about
boy.
I don't know if he's expensive. His caddy is. Who we got? Hossler. I don't know why my shit just reset. Hossler List. Where's Kuchar? $8,700. No, I think we have to.
Okay,
I mean, he plays well with these kind of golf courses.
He does. He does.
So we got.
He's gonna think he's in Hawaii.
Oh, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this pick.
All right.
He's $7,800.
$7,800.
And I think this is gonna be a wind up and let it go kind of course. Big greens, big fairways.
Damn
right. I think it is. That may be my one and done, by the way.
Okay.
I don't have to pick it yet. It's not picking time. I just said I like the guy right below him at $7,600, and I think we got something coming. Something's coming at 9%. Nope.
Not Chesson.
No.
Well, I kind of like Chesson too.
I like both of those guys. I like Mr. Bojangles and Sam Ryder.
Okay, I can do both. I like Chesson. He's 5th in putting, 13th in model rank, $7,600, 6.7% projected ownership, T7 at Shriners, which is his last one. I think Chesson. Yeah,
I like it.
All right, and you want Sam Ryder as well? No, we can't have Sam Ryder.
Yes, we can.
No, not enough money.
What are you talking about?
Well, if we got Cam Champ, Hossler, Kuchar List, we're only got $7,000 left.
Well, we can get plenty of people $7,000 unless you want somebody else.
You said you want a Sam Ryder. We can't do Sam Ryder and.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. We can go. You want to go, Mr. Bojangles? Or you like?
I like Chesson. I like Chesson.
All right. So $7,000. Where are we? What's Damon? What's Damon at? He plays well with these kind of little hinky setups. Damon's too expensive. Ryan Moore's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I submitted to they got back to me. I think we're what did it go? I think we're in the collective club or something. I should get that right, but they didn't say yes yet. They said maybe. So I'm not gonna get it right until they give me a definite yes. But
who are we talking about now?
The True Links. We're club collective or something like that.
I don't even know what that means, but okay. I do like Ryan Moore. Yeah. T13 in Shriners, 61st in putting. Not great, but right there.
What about what's he's 7,300. We can't afford him. You're such a big spender. If you tried to get, I mean, if you needed to get these things approved by finance, I mean, you'd be totally screwed. By the way, you need to. I mean, your taste.
What about Zach Blair?
Okay.
No, seriously. So it's $6,900, 2.2% projected ownership. Model rate 29th.
It's already marked.
38th in putting. Not bad.
It's already marked. It's already. Yosemite Sam is in the books over here. Got him. Who's your one and done? Yeah, my one and done's not in the. It's not in our lineup. So.
Okay. My one and done. Let's see. Run your pool.
You said you were going to take Beau Hossler, didn't you?
I can take Beau Hossler.
Or did I say I was taking the Haas?
Nope. You either way. Do you want him?
No, you take him.
All right, I'll take Beau.
Who was I just talking about a minute ago? I said that's probably my one and done.
Cam Champ.
Oh yeah, it is Cam Champ. Yeah, it's definitely Cam Champ.
All right, that's a good lineup.
I mean, Ludvig is probably going to win this shit though. I mean, he's
could
too good. It's too good. It's definitely going to make the cut. What else we got happening? Heading to Sweetens this weekend. If you're going to be in Sweetens Cove, in Sweetens Cove, at Sweetens Cove.
Yeah, you're in the city. You're on the island. You're at Sweetens Cove.
Ooh. Well, you've been studying. Yeah. Did you chat GPT that?
Jerry Seinfeld said that one time. He goes, you're on Long Island. You're in the city.
You know where I got to get back to the city, man. I've been to Manhattan in some time. I got to get up to Brooklyn and go. I got to go see this jet setter, Matt Horanick, the W.M. Brown project. I got to go see that guy up there.
I know, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll be coming into town for his book. Maybe we can see him in Atlanta.
I'll catch him over at Sid Mashburn's. Yeah. Maybe.
Exactly. I'll come to the Mashburn's place. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're going to be at the Cove this weekend, bring us a shot. I mean, what the fuck, man? We didn't come there just to play golf. I mean, we won't do some drinking.
That's right.
Staying at the E9 Retreat, fabulous place to stay, by the way. The ranch is good also, but they booked us up at the E9, so it's gonna be good. Weather looks like it's gonna be fucking balls again, man. Like just totally good. Looks like
good. That's awesome.
Looks like it's gonna be so good.
Awesome. That's gonna be great, man. Yeah.
So yeah, outside of that, I don't know.
All right.
Got nothing else other than Viva La Mexico. Tiger Woods inaugural golf course design on the PGA Tour, even though it's being played in Mexico.
There you go.
Book. If you give me a ticket to Abu Dhabi, maybe I don't think it could happen, but
never know.
Show up. Do you think you could carry my bag for 18 holes for 3 days?
Yeah, good.
How much bitching would you do while you were carrying it?
I could do it. I mean, I walk my dog 10 miles a day, so.
So would you? I mean, but would you be complaining the whole time? Because I'm gonna have to take a lot.
Well,
of balls.
maybe.
I'm gonna have to take a lot of balls.
Maybe.
I don't know how much.
That's
water
sand in my eyes.
You could get sand. You can get some glasses.
No, get the Hovland special.
You can get some glass. Did you hear the Hovland special? He said, he just won some kind of like pro-am shootout thing. And he said he should be, he feels like he should be ranked the #1 golfer in the world.
Well, I'm glad he feels that way.
Well, if you were at Live on the wager point system, I mean, they probably would take a little, slip them a little something, and they could they boost you right up there.
Yeah, exactly. Old Vic. High opinion of himself, does he?
Oh, I mean, go catch him at the Tour Championship walking by and watch him fucking high hat you.
Heisman.
I mean, I had not been drinking. I didn't reek of alcohol from the night before. And I was very polite. I mean, I was like, "Excuse me, sir," and everything. Maybe my accent threw him off, and he caught him off guard. Maybe He's like, oh, I don't have anything prepared. If he's going to try and interview me or ask me a challenging question, throw me a curveball, as they say in the industry, I can't set myself up for this.
Yeah, saying. You'll be all right.
All right. Well, all right. Looking for a break in golf. And there you go. Looking forward to another round at Sweetens.
There you go. All right. Cheers.